Act 5, Scene 6 of Faust Part 2 by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Translated by Bayard Taylor. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Act 5, Scene 6. Great outer court of the palace. Torches. Mephistopheles in advance as overseer.
Come here, come here! Come on, ye lemures, loose-hung creatures, of sinew, ligament, and bone, your knitted semi-natures.
Lemures in chorus.
Without delay are we at hand, and half 'tis our impression that this concerns a spacious land whereof we'll have possession. The pointed stakes we bring them all, the measuring chain for distance, but we've forgotten why the call was made for our assistance.
Here is no need of your artistic zeal. Proceed as you may think it best. Your tallest lay full length from head to heel, and lift the turf around him, all the rest. As for our fathers made, prepare to excavate a lengthened square, from palace to the narrow house transferred, such is at last the issue most absurd.
Lemures digging with mocking gestures.
In youth when I did love, methought it was very sweet, when 'twas jolly and merry every way, and I blithely moved my feet. But now old age with his stealing steps hath clawed me with his crutch. I stumbled over the door of a grave, why leave they open such?
Faust comes forth from the palace, groping his way along the doorposts.
How I rejoice to hear the clattering spade! It is the crowd, for me in service moiling, till earth be reconciled to toiling, till the proud waves be stayed, and the sea girded with a rigid zone.
Mephistopheles aside.
And yet thou'rt labouring for us alone, with all thy dykes and bulwarks daring, since thou for Neptune art preparing, the ocean devil, carousal great. In every way shall ye be stranded, the elements with us are banded, and ruin is the certain fate.
Overseer!
Here!
However possible, collect a crowd of men with vigour, spur by indulgence, praise, or rigour, reward, allure, conscript, compel, each day report to me, and correctly note how grows in length the undertaken moat.
Mephistopheles half aloud.
When they to me the information gave, they spoke not of a moat, but of a grave.
Below the hills a marshy plain infects what I so long have been retrieving. This stagnant pool likewise to drain were now my latest and my best achieving. To many millions let me furnish soil, though not secure, yet free to active toil. Green, fertile fields, where men and herds go forth, at once with comfort, on the newest earth. And swiftly settled on the hill's firm base, created by the bold industrious race, a land like paradise here, round about, up to the brink the tide may roar without, and though it gnaw to burst with force the limit, by common impulse all unite to hem it. Yes, to this thought I hold with firm persistence. The last result of wisdom stamps it true. He only earns his freedom and existence who daily conquers them anew. Thus here, by dangers girt, shall glide away of childhood, manhood, age, the vigorous day, and such a throng I fain would see stand on free soil among a people free. Then dared I hail the moment fleeing, "Ah, still delay, thou art so fair!" The traces cannot of mine earthly being in aeons perish, they are there. In proud forefeeling of such lofty bliss, I now enjoy the highest moment, this.
Faust sinks back, the lemures take him and lay him upon the ground.
No joy could sate him and suffice, no bliss, To catch but shifting shapes was his endeavour. The latest, poorest, emptiest moment, this, he wished to hold it fast for ever. Me he resisted in such vigorous wise, but time is lord, on earth the old man lies. The clock stands still.
Stands still. Silent as midnight now. The index falls.
It falls, and it is finished, here.
'Tis past.
Past? A stupid word. If past, then why? Past and pure naught, complete monotony. What good for us, this endlessly creating? What is created then annihilating? And now it's past. Why read a page so twisted? 'Tis just the same as if it ne'er existed. It goes in circles round as if it had, however. I'd rather choose, instead, the void for ever.
Sepulture. Lemur, solo.
Who then hath built the house so ill, with shovel and with spade?
Lemures, chorus.
For thee, dull guest, in hempen vest, it all too well was made. Who then so ill hath decked the hall? No chairs nor table any. 'Twas borrowed to return at call. The creditors are so many.
The body lies, and if the spirit flee, I'll show it speedily my blood-signed title. But they've found such methods of requital, his souls the devils must oft abstracted see. One now offends the ancient way, upon the new we're not yet recommended. Once I alone secured my prey, but now by helpers need to be befriended. In all things we must feel the spite, transmitted custom, ancient right. Nothing indeed can longer one confide in, once with the last breath left the soul her house. I kept good watch, and like the nimblest mouse, whack was she caught, and fast my claws her hide in. Now she delays, and is not fain to quit the dismal place, the corpse's hideous mansion. The elements, in hostile fierce expansion, drive her at last disgracefully from it. And though I fret and worry till I'm weary, when, how, and where, remains the fatal query. Old Death is now no longer swift and strong, even the weather has been doubtful long. Oft I beheld with lust the rigid members, 'twas only sham, life kindled from its embers.
Fantastic, whirling gestures of conjuration.
Come on, strike up the double quick anew, with straight or crooked horns, ye gentlemen infernal, of the old devil grit and kernel, and bring at once the jaws of hell with you. Hell hath a multitude of jaws, in short, to use as suiteth place and dignity. But we, however, in this final sport, will henceforth less considerate be.
The fearful jaws of hell open on the left.
The side tusks yawn, then from the throat abysmal the raging fiery torrents flow, and in the vapours of the background dismal I see the city flame in endless glow. Up to the teeth the breakers lash the red arena, the damned, in hope of help, are swimming through, but caught and mangled by the fell hyena, their path of fiery torment they renew. In every nook new horrors flash and brighten, in narrow space so much of dread supreme. Well have you done, the sinners thus to frighten, but still they'll think it lie and cheat and dream.
To the stout devils with short straight horns.
Now, paunchy scamps, with cheeks so redly burning, ye glow, so fat with hellish sulphur fed, with necks thick set and stumpy, never turning. Watch here below, if phosphor light be shed. It is the soul, the winged Psyche is it. Pluck off the wings, 'tis but a hideous worm. First with my stamp and seal the thing I'll visit, then fling it to the whirly fiery storm. The lower parts be well inspected, ye bloats, perform ye duty well. If there the soul her seat selected, we cannot yet exactly tell. Oft in the navel doth she stay, look out for that, she thence may slip away.
To the lean devils with long crooked horns.
Ye lean buffoons, file leaders strange and giant, grasp in the air, yourselves no respite give. Strong in the arms, with talons sharp and pliant, that ye may seize the fluttering fugitive. In her old home discomforted she lies, and genius, surely, seeks at once to rise.
Glory from above on the right. The heavenly host.
Envoys unhindered, heavenly kindred, follow us here. Sinners forgiving, dust to make living, lovingest features unto all creatures, showing your swaying, delaying career.
Discords I hear, a harsh, disgusting strumming, flung from above with the unwelcome day. 'Tis that emasculate and bungled humming which pious cant delights in every way. You know how we, atrociously contented, destruction for the human race have planned, but the most infamous that we've invented is just the thing their prayers demand. The fops, they come as hypocrites to fool us. Thus many have they snatched before our eyes, with our own weapons they would overrule us. They're also devils in disguise. To lose this case would be your lasting shame. On to the grave and fortify your claim.
Chorus of angels scattering roses.
Roses, ye glowing ones, balsam bestowing ones, fluttering, quivering, sweetness delivering, branching unblightedly, budding delightedly, bloom and be seen. Springtime declare him in purple and green, paradise bear him, the sleeper serene.
Mephistopheles to the Satans.
Why do ye jerk and squat? Is this hell's rule? Stand to your ground and let them sprinkle back to his place each gawky fool. They think, perhaps, with such a flowery creakle, as if 'twere snow the devil's heat to cool. Your breath shall make it melt and shrink and wrinkle. Now blow, ye blowers! 'Tis enough, enough, before your breath fades all the floating stuff. Not so much violence, shut jaws and noses. Forsooth, ye blow too strongly at the roses. The proper measure can you never learn. They sting not only, but they wither, burn. They hover on with flames of deadly lustre. Resist them ye, and close together cluster. Your force gives out. Oh, courage fails you so. The devil sent the strange, alluring glow.
Blossoms of gratitude, flames of beatitude, love they are bearing now, rapture preparing now, as the heart may. Truth in its nearness, ether in clearness, give the eternal hosts everywhere day.
Oh, curse and shame upon such dolts be sped! Each Satan stands upon his head. In somersaults the stout ones whirl and swerve, and into hell plunge bottom uppermost. Now may your bath be hot as you deserve, but I remain unflinching at my post.
Beating off the hovering roses.
Off, will-o'-the-wisps, bright as ye seem to be, when caught the vilest clinging filth are ye. Why flutter thus? Off with you, quick! Like pitch and sulphur on my neck they stick.
What not appertaineth to you, cease to share it. What inwardly paineth, refuse ye to bear it. If it press in with might, use we our stronger right. Love but the loving leads to the light.
My head, heart, liver, by the flames are rent, an over-devilish element, sharper than hell's red conflagration. Thence so enormous is your lamentation. Unfortunate enamoured, who, so spurned, your heads towards the sweetheart's side have turned. Mine too! What twists my head in like position? With them am I not sworn to competition? The sight of them once made my hatred worse. Hath then an alien force transpierced my nature? I like to see them, youths of loveliest stature. What now restrains me that I dare not curse? And if I take their cozening bait so, who else henceforth the veriest fool will be? The stunning fellows whom I hate so. How very charming they appear to me! Tell me, sweet children, ere I miss you, are ye not of the race of Lucifer? You are so fair, forsooth, I'd like to kiss you. It seems to me as if ye welcome were. I feel as comfortable and as trustful as though 1,000 times ere this we'd met, so surreptitiously cat-like lustful. With every glance ye're fairer, fairer yet. Oh, nearer come! Oh, grant me one sweet look!
We come, why shrink? Canst not our presence brook? Now we approach, so if thou canst, remain.
The angels coming forward occupy the whole space. Mephistopheles, who is crowded into the proscenium.
Us, spirits damned, you brand with censure, yet you are wizards by indenture. For man and woman, luring, you enchain. What chance the cursed adventure brings me? Is this love's chosen element? The fire o'er all my body stings me. My neck I hardly feel, so hotly sprint. Ye hover back and forth. Sink down and settle. Move your sweet limbs with more of worldly metal. The serious air befits you well, awhile. But I should like, just once, to see you smile. That were for me an everlasting rapture. I mean as lovers look, the heart to capture. About the mouth a simper there must be. Thee, tall one, as enticing I'll admit thee. The priestly mien does not at all befit thee. So look at me the least bit wantonly. You might be nakeder, and modest made so, Your shirt's long drapery is over moral. They turn, and from the rear surveyed so, With their attraction there's no need to quarrel.
Love still revealing, flames become clearer. All cursed with error, truth be their healing. Glad self-retrieval, freedom from evil, in the all-folding breast, blessed to rest.
Mephistopheles collecting himself.
How is't with me? Like Job, the boils have cleft me from head to foot, so that myself I shun. Yet triumph also when my self-inspection's done, when self and tribe I have confided in. The noble devil parts at least are left me. This love attacks a rash upon the skin. Burned out already are the scurvy fires. And one and all, I damn you as the case requires.
Hallowed glories, round whom they brood, waste unto being of bliss with the good. Join ye the glorified, rise to your goal. Airs are all purified, breathe now the soul.
They rise, bearing away the immortal part of Faust. Mephistopheles, looking around him.
But how? At once I find them failing. This race of miners takes me by surprise. They with their booty heavenwards are sailing. Thence on this grave they cast their greedy eyes. My rare, great treasure they have peculated. The lofty soul to me hypothecated. They've rapt away from me in cunning wise. But unto whom shall I appeal for justice? Who would secure to me my well-earned right? Tricked so in one's old days a great disgust is. And I deserve it, this infernal spite. I've managed in a most disgraceful fashion. A great investment has been thrown away. By lowest lusts seduced, and senseless passion, the old case-hardened devil went astray. And if, from all this childish silly stuff, his shrewd experience could not wrest him, so is, forsooth, the folly quite enough, which, in conclusion, hath possessed him.
End of Act 5, Scene 6.